YouTube was good. It's your boy Breezy. I'm back. So as I was editing this gameplay, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to talk about, but I just got home, was working, hanging out with my son, and I turned on Rod Wave album, and I got the track 3, and it was called Apply Pressure. And as I sat back, I just kept playing that song over and over and over, and it kind of fit this gameplay and kind of fit kind of like where I'm at right now. So as he talked about it, it kind of goes like, gotta keep my foot on these niggas' necks. Gotta keep my foot on these niggas' necks. I mean, just like that, right? So, as I just kept listening to that, it kind of brought me back to a law in the 48 Laws of Power, and it's law number 15. And he says, crush your enemy totally. All good leaders since Moses have known that a feared enemy must be crushed completely. Sometimes they have to learn this the hard way. If one ember is left alight, no matter how dimly it smolders, a fire will eventually break out. More is lost through stopping halfway than through total annihilation. The enemy will recover and will seek revenge. Crush him, not only in body, but in spirit. Right? So as I sat back and I thought about this and I kind of reflected on it, I kind of just wanted to just speak from the heart. And I feel like just applying pressure is like where I'm at in my life, like with everything, you feel me? Like for the past couple of years, like I just use like every negative moment, every rejection, every female that played me with my time, even my effort, like everything. And I just see how it just made me so strong, like a beast and like a savage, you feel me? And that's how you need to be in your life, bro. Whatever's going on in your life, you gotta use it. You gotta transmute the energy so that you can basically just get to a higher level, bro. Because that's what it's all about. It's about taking everything that comes to you, transmuting the energy, turning it from cold to gold, and running it up, bro. You gotta apply pressure, bro. And I thought about just applying pressure, right? And in the song he's talking about, I'm about to put my foot on these niggas' necks. But when you get deep in the spirituality, you're gonna understand that the only enemy is I. The only enemy is really within, bro. And I look at it as like with my job, I work myself to the top spot, like really running everything, bro. And it's a full-time commitment to yourself to be my highest possible version of myself, because I know it's always somebody coming for that top spot. If you got the top spot, if you got the spot that everybody wants, they coming for you, bro. So you got to continuously apply pressure to yourself. And as you do apply pressure to yourself, you're applying pressure to everybody else, bro, because they going to understand that they can't compete with you. They can't mess with you, right? So you got to stay on top of yourself in all aspects, bro, from fitness to mentally to spiritually. That's why I stay on top of my meditations. I stay on top of working out, like staying fit. Even when I don't feel like it, I'm going to the gym. I'm doing my thing. I'm hitting my calisthenics. I'm hitting my dips. I'm hitting my push-ups. You feel me? I found years ago that when I do things that I don't feel like doing, that's when I get the best out of myself, bro. So it'd be like I would wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning, right? And I don't feel like going to go run, and I would make myself go run. And I would give myself a cold shower. And I just found as you just compound that over and over and over again, you just keep applying pressure to yourself. Old versions of you start to just like fade away and fall away. And as you do that, you're going to see that there's really no competition out there but yourself. So I feel like I've been in a very intense competition with myself for years. You feel me? Like starting from the bottom and working my way to the top at every job and just trying to find ways to make money. Trying to find ways to, have the best of the best out of life. And that's how you got to be, bro. If you want the best out of the best in life, bro, you got to expect the best out of the best of yourself. So that's putting in the work. You feel me? That's conserving your energy. That's doing the hard things. That's having the discipline. You feel me? That's what it's all about. And I didn't really have a real topic for this video, but as I look back and I reflect on myself and where I'm at now and where I'm going, especially here in 2026, I've really just been applying so much pressure to myself to cut off any like loose cords. Like anybody that's not giving me back the same energy that I'm giving them is cut. Anything that's not feeding into me and helping me be my best self, it gotta be cut, bro. Cause it's such an abundant world, bro. So there's no reason to be stuck on anything. There's no reason to be stuck on a relationship that didn't work. There's no reason to be stuck on you like lingering around any females that's not really giving you like the energy that you feel like you deserve, bro. And I'm really just been showing myself that I could do it, like in everything and every aspect of life. Like I can do it. I can make the money. I can have the baddest girls. I can manifest my dreams, bro. And it all starts with me applying pressure to myself and having the discipline to follow through. Follow through, follow through, follow through. Feel me? Crush the enemy totally. I'm gonna go back to law number 15 of the 48 laws of power. Crush the enemy totally. And when I think about the enemy, I think about the enemy within. I think about the 7 deadly sins. I think about sloth. I think about greed. I think about lust. I think about jealousy. I think about, you feel me, all of that, fear. And, I was just watching Derrick Rose's jersey retirement ceremony, and it was a really touching moment. It was him, it was Taj Gibson, it was Luol Deng. And they kind of just talked about how, all the minutes they put in. They might not have won a championship, but by him having his jersey up in those rafters, Luol Deng is like, that's our trophy, bro. For all those days, those weeks, those months, like all the work that you put in, it's never not gonna be for nothing. And then Derrick Rose, he ended his jersey retirement ceremony with an affirmation and a mantra, and he said, I am the greatest of all time. Fear, stay away from me. If I was to paraphrase what he said, like, fear be gone. And as I look at myself, it just fits totally with where I'm at in my life and where I'm trying to go, bro. And then when I look at like Shedeur Sanders, for example, he just made the Pro Bowl, right? He started off as a four. I don't care if people feel like he deserved it, he didn't deserve it, or what, bro. He started as a fourth string quarterback, and things aligned perfectly for him to make it to this moment right here where he's now in the Pro Bowl in that same rookie season. When nobody believed, when everybody hated, you could love or you could hate. It's two sides of one coin. So all the people that hated, all the people that loved, you feel me? He kept his head down and he applied pressure to himself. He applied pressure to the Cleveland Browns. He applied pressure to the voters. He applied pressure to the fans, you feel me? And he stayed consistent. He stayed working. And now he's about to be in the Pro Bowl in his rookie season. Say he deserved it or not. And I just take inspiration from everyone that I see outside of me that's making things happen. You feel me? That's putting in the work, bro, because it's not easy. It's not easy applying pressure to yourself. It's easy to stay in bed. It's easy not to want to get up and hit those dips and hit those burpees and hit those push-ups, you feel me? Like, I've been watching Diamond Gym, right? Another thing, Diamond Gym. And the Clover Boy just put up the Diamond Gym. And Rakai, one of the streamers, he gave up. He said, to paraphrase, he was like, y'all strong, y'all got it. He said, I'm not built for this, right? Like, he said, for me, God is good. I'm not good, gang. And I just looked at that. I'm like, bro, and it's so easy just to give up. And I looked at it like, bro, all your boys is putting in the work, and you going to go sit down. You taking the easy way out, and that's not respectable. That's not really what's gonna get you and make you a man in the end, bro. I got a son, so it's like I gotta continue to apply pressure to myself and apply pressure to the outside world so everybody can make a change within themselves. Because as you apply pressure to yourself, you're gonna find that people in your reality, they start applying pressure to themselves because they inspired by what you got going on with your life. And that's how you change the world. When Michael Jackson talked about it all starts with the man in the mirror, it really all starts with you. It starts with you changing. It starts with you being the best. It starts with you making the hard decisions and the tough decisions to follow through. You feel me? But back to the 48 laws of power and law number 15, crush your enemy completely. You got to crush the internal enemy completely, and that's an everyday process. So when things is coming up, old relationships, failed marriages, you feel me, heartbreak, pain, anger, what somebody said to you back in the day, none of that matters, bro. Because when you apply pressure to yourself, you use that as fuel. You use that as rocket fuel to yourself to propel you to get to the next level. And I find that I've done that with every single thing in my life. And I'm at exactly where I want to be at in life because of that. I still remember everything everybody said to me. All the haters. Feel me? All the times people was low-key hating. People, anytime I didn't get the promotion that I felt I deserved, when I knew I put the work in, when I knew I was like that. You feel me? And you take that, you harness it. And that's you conquering your dark side. And that's you crushing the enemy completely. Because when you crush the enemy within yourself completely, there is no doubt that you're gonna be the best you can be, and that the outside world has to bend to your will. So I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Crush the enemy completely within. Apply pressure to yourself, and as a result, you're gonna apply pressure to everybody outside of you. You feel me? If it's that promotion that you want, if it's that girl that you want, whatever you want in life, bro, it all starts with you applying pressure to yourself. And when you do that, I promise you, any of your dreams gonna come true. If you visualize, if you see it in your imagination, you see it in your mind's eye, you're gonna get it. I promise you. It's your boy Breezy. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I got more on the way. Apply pressure. Simple as that. I'm gone.